So I am going to do a throat chakra clearing in honor of Mercury retrograde going direct. So we have finally come out of that time when communications can go awry and things can get convoluted and messages can be misunderstood and that kind of thing. And that's just what the energies are like for most of us during Mercury retrograde. So it's a really good time to think about and work on your voice and the throat chakra. So chakras are energy centers in the body, if you're not familiar with that. And there are so many chakras, but there are 7 main ones that are up and down the spine. And so these are the most important and the most crucial to keep cleared. And you can do that in a number of different ways. And they affect our, oh good, I got validation that something is happening. Yay. All right. I see a sign. A sign of positivity. All right. There is life in the internet universe out there. Okay. And I am so pleased with that. All right. So 7 main chakras. And chakras are just energy centers within the body. So Muladhara is the root chakra. Svadhisthana is the sacral chakra. And so solar plexus is Manipura. Anahata is the heart chakra. The throat chakra is Vishuddha. And then Anya is the third eye. And Sahasrara is the crown. So these are the 7 main chakras. And they're associated with different colors and different, different organs. And also the hierarchy of needs. Maslow's hierarchy of needs. So when they're all in balance and we are taking care of ourselves and what we need to do in the world, then that we can reach self-actualization at the crown. So the base chakra is about needs, base needs, physical needs, and that's associated with the color red. So we can just go through the main 7 chakras follow the rainbow colors, so you can remember them by Roy G. Biv. And I wrote and operate an online chakra healing course, and if you are interested in that, then you can check that out. So it is a rotating class, and you can start out. It's 7 weeks, and you can just we delve into each chakra every week. So I approach it from a multifaceted. I talk about different aspects of it in a multifaceted approach because I talk about the psychology, the biology, physiology, the energetics, what you can do to nourish it, heal it, from a number of different perspectives, such as diet and crystals and sound healing frequencies that are particularly good for each chakra. So if you're interested in that, you can PM me and I can get you signed up for that. Again, it's 7 weeks long, and there are over 40 videos in that. So it's a deep dive into the chakras and nourishing and balancing all of them. It's really important for us to live our best life possible. So, but back to the throat chakra. then coming out of this time where there may have been miscommunications, or we may have felt as if we weren't being heard, or if we were being misunderstood, then we can tend to shut down, sort of, and be reticent to not, to speaking our truth, and that can block the throat chakra. It can show up as a block in that way, and the reticence, of course, is kind of natural if there's fear surrounding it. And so it's really important during those times to clear and inhale it, because it's so important that we speak our truth. And that is what the throat chakra is all about. That's what Vishuddha is all about, is speaking our truth and speaking and hearing the truth. So we're just going to do a quick clearing of the main 7 chakras first, and then we're going to do a clearing of the throat chakra so that we can speak and hear the truth. So you can start by bringing awareness to the base of the spine. This is Muladhara, and you can flood this area with the color red and just send it out, expand it, and bring it back. I'm safe, I'm secure, I have all that I need. This is an affirmation for the base chakra. Moving into Svadhisthana, the sacral chakra, and this is about creativity, pleasure. So I deserve to have the things I say I want out of life. I am divine creativity. And so this is the color orange, and you can let that expand. From that area is 3 fingers beneath the navel. And then back in, moving to the solar plexus chakra here, Manipura. And so Manipura is about our center of power. This is about our self. And so this is about a divine will. I am divine will. So you can say that affirmation. I am divine will. I take right action. And then moving up into the heart chakra. This is called Anahata. Anahata, heart chakra, is the color green, so you can let that expand. I am worthy of giving and receiving unconditional love. So the color green, expanding out, growing with that idea, that feeling, bringing it back in. And moving up now to Vishuddha, which is the throat chakra here. The color turquoise or sky blue, letting it expand. I speak and hear the truth. And remember, each of these colors has its own specific frequency and vibration. We're moving up the frequencies. We're moving up the continuum of color, up the rainbow to higher, higher. So expanding the color of truth. I speak my truth. I speak and hear the truth. I am divine voice. And then moving up to the third eye chakra, here, Anya chakra, and that is our divine intuition, the color indigo. Letting it expand, just visualizing, using your mind's eye, using your imagination, bringing it back in. And then the color violet at the crown. We are all one. I am divine source. We are all one. We are all connected. The color violet, letting that expand and releasing. And now you can bring energy, visualize energy coming up with your breath all the way up through the crown, and let it surround you like a waterfall, like a vortex. You can visualize it as water. You can see it as ribbons of color, all the colors balancing once more, and then all the way through. And now back to the throat chakra. this is why it's so important for us to speak our truth, because otherwise our messages don't get across. And that is the goal of any kind of communication, no matter what it is. If it's writing, you know, if it's just a conversation with a friend, if it is something that you want to convey in a business letter. When I teach business comm classes, I always express that we can speak our truth from a place of love. And one way to do that is to get rid of the you statements. Get rid of the you statements and then just speak from an I statement, from that point of view, from that perspective. So instead of saying you never do this or you always do that, we could say, when this happens, I feel this way. And so that is much less accusatory and is really, really good for conflict resolution when you're speaking to someone. And that way you can speak your truth and you can share how you're feeling, you know, without putting anybody off. Because the goal of any communication, like I said, is to get your message across. You want to be heard, you want to be understood. And if you have alienated your audience for any reason, and we're always dealing with an audience, whether that is you're giving a speech or a presentation, and there is an actual physical audience and many people, or you know, you were just speaking to one person, to your family member or your lover, your friend, or a business partner. Your goal again is to get that message across. And if you alienate your audience in any way, then they're not going to be receptive to your message, you know, no matter what that is. So using I statements helps to diffuse and helps you to speak from a place of truth and authenticity so that you can live your best life and make your best choices and live from a place of integrity, you know, and then they can take it or leave it, you know. So then, but you at least you'll know you've done your part. You've done your part and you've done the best that you can in expressing that truth. But it's really highly important for us to be able to do that, to speak our truth and to stand up for ourselves, to stand up for our rights, to let other people know when they're crossing boundaries, and to express our feelings because they're important, to express our needs because they're important. And then, you know, it's up to the other person. And so that is a way to live in your authenticity and your integrity and speak your mind, you know, without alienating people unnecessarily. You know, they may still not receive your message, and that's okay. And you just move on from that, but at least you've spoken it. At least you've spoken it and you have gotten your message across in the best way that you know how. And you've spoken your truth, which is really important. Because we can go into, you know, people pleasing and saying yes to things we really, you know, that don't really serve us. And we can create these patterns in our lives that don't serve us and that are detrimental to our own personal development and our own personal power. So, but I hope that helps. Also, wearing turquoise can help to nourish and strengthen this chakra. And again, if you are interested in my online chakra healing course, you can check that out. Just PM me, or my online yoga classes, meditation classes. I offer those. I'm also a Reiki master, so I do distant Reiki healings, and you can check those out, as well as intuitive readings for you. So, but I hope this helps. Just remember, I speak and hear my truth. I speak my truth. I am divine voice. So it's just really important to keep that clear. Honey, ginger, those things can help keep the throat chakra cleared. Any blue foods, so like berries, juices, those things also can help as well. Well, I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I hope this chakra clearing was helpful for you. And thank you so much for coming. Namaste. Bye.